Hey y'all! Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Brick Rings. It's been a while. It is nighttime, y'all. It is after 10, and I'm here. Sacrifices have to be made, okay? I'm joking. I'm here with another video just for my ladies, okay? It's just for you all. So, before I get there, how are you all? I hope that you are blessed and highly favored. Have you all been checking out our Grace Swat channel? It's doing well, especially on Facebook. Make sure you're a part of us. And if you mostly on YouTube, get over to our Grace Swat channel and click the subscribe button to support us, okay? And if you watch TV early in the morning, you can find Grace Watt there every Tuesday at 8. We're hoping, like, we're not trying to change that spot at the moment, but we believe in the future we'll change it. Right now, we're going through that stage of us learning and developing. So we're okay at 8 right now, but hopefully, God willing, we're gonna move to like 4 or 5. Especially when the industry, start to you know, elevate much more. And we do believe that is coming our way. That's probably already hit us, but it's for manifesting. Anyways, let's not get all up in that because today I have a video. So, anyways, the other day, probably yesterday, I was getting ready. Okay, let me check. Elisha's at the workout. Don't mind her, she's sleeping. Let me back it up for y'all. The hubby has a shift job right now, okay? So that means he's out of the house more than often, especially this week because he covered someone's shift. And I was getting prepared, to have the hubby home. He's done, 2 shifts, 24 hours, not been in the house. And I'm like, you know what? Let me go all out for hubby, tonight. And while I was doing this, I was like, this is a good video for my ladies. So I decided to call this video Housewife Checklist. And I believe the name housewife have a stigma connected to it. But let's be realistic, okay? If you are a wife and you spend most of your time taking care of the children, it is possible that is it possible that you're a housewife? Okay. So when I call myself a housewife, I do find it very, very hilarious. Never did I imagine, never did I picture being a housewife. But yeah, when you look at the title housewife, it does have a stigma connected to it. For me, it's a laughable stigma. For other people, it might be negative. But what I found out about being a housewife is not like you're just taking care of kids, and not that taking care of kids should have a just in front of it, because taking care of kids, especially 4, is not like light work. Um, and on top of that, you still have the cleaning to do for kids, and you still have all the other stuff that come into with housewife. What I love about Richard is that he knows what it is to be a house husband, because he know what it is to have to take care of the house, to take care of the kids, to do school runs, to prepare the kids clothes, all that come into being a mother or a father, because it's not just mothers that take kids. There's father. A very wise man was telling me the other day that in Africa, moms do everything and they're very undervalued. Guys, back up, an African man told me this, so don't be coming at me. And that women in Africa can be very undervalued, and when you come to the western side of the world, You know, men do much more. It's like they have a wake up call, and they are much more involved in taking care of the children in the house. As for me, you know, me and Richard, we have these conversations. You know, um, him being a Ghanaian man and me being a Caribbean woman. You know, I, let's get there. I just want to go through this before we get into the video. Yeah, I, I don't believe that a woman belongs in the kitchen. I don't believe that a woman belongs in a house, especially this day and age. You know, women are doing so much, even just as mothers, we're doing so much, and women have so much potential. Where back in the days, a woman should shut her mouth and be in the house and do the housework and all this. As I don't believe in that. You know, I personally say that, listen to me. God did not put Eve in the garden before Adam. And Eve wasn't doing all this garden work. And Adam was taken from her rib and called her helper. It was the other way around. Okay. Adam was put in the garden as the man of the garden. Okay. And then Eve was taken from his rib and she was called a help mate. A help mate. A help friend. Okay. A maiden. A helper. Okay. A help her. Okay. She wasn't called his slave. She was called his head. Okay. So I believe that as women, we are given unto men, or we are taken as wife to be a helper in the home. Okay. The Bible says that the man is the stronger vessel. Okay. And therefore, even talking about just housework and stuff like that, when you have kids, it can be overwhelming sometimes. And I don't believe a man and a woman, I don't want the pot to come out, but in topics, the pot just come out, okay? I don't believe say no man and no woman should be in no household and the woman do all the work. I think that is a madness, okay? And what baffles me is that before you got married, were you not feeding yourself? Were you not cleaning your home? Were you not doing all those things that now, if you are married, you just lift your hand up and expect the woman to do all those things for you? Why? I don't want to call somebody who does that wicked, but I must take on your work and my work too. That is crazy. That is madness. And I don't believe that any woman I don't believe that any woman should put themselves in that position. And what I say by that is that if you marry a man, you can, okay, I'm trying to put this in a way where it's not disrespectful, because I don't believe anymore. Thank you, Jesus, for delivering my soul. I don't believe in anymore. I don't believe anymore in wives or women disrespecting their man in any form of way. I believe that there's a way where you can civilly sit down and have a conversation, okay? But I don't believe in a woman taking on everything in the house. Now, let's get back to my situation, okay? Richard is out the house more. He's working more. Yeah? So I leave, therefore, I need to make sure that when he comes home and, okay, those who don't know Richard, to those of my loved ones who watch our videos, go ahead. Richard is a clean head. He loves cleaning, he loved cooking, he loved doing everything. Okay, so if I decide to sit down and not do anything, everything will be done. And there were times in our relationship where, okay, I'm the type where, like, is if the house is messy, I don't mind it. Yeah, but I get in a possessive mood where I can clean, but my cleaning time is like, or was like um I can get up 10 p.m. and start cleaning this house till like 3 a.m. Okay, whereas Richard, his tendencies, as soon as he see something messy, he have to clean it, you know. And I believe it's sometimes can be out of hand, because to me, if my body's tired and I know my body's tired, I'm gonna rest, and whatever needs cleaning is gonna have to happen after my body have rested. Richard can be out of complete energy, strength, and still see something needs cleaning and clean it. Anyways, I don't know if I'm off track. Anyways, Richard is working now. He's more out of the house. So I believe that as a wife and his helpmates, because he's doing, I mean, hours and hours working, when he come home, I don't expect him to have anything to do. Yeah. So I believe your situations matter. Okay. There was a time where Richard was mostly in the house, especially with his previous job. He had more home time because he could do most of his stuff online at home. Okay. So therefore, he would do cleaning. He'll still do the cooking. You know, I don't say that our chores or our work at the time was half. I can throw my hands up and say that Richard did most of everything. So concerning the kids, the pickups, the drop off, come home, cook, clean. He did mostly everything. Okay, and whatever, if you are thinking that I'm spoiled, and maybe so, and rightly so. Okay. Anyways, Richard's out the house most of the time now. Okay. I think I'm getting into my video now after yapping for some time, but get used to this. Anyways, so I decided to call this video Housewife Checklist. Now, this is what I did for Richard, and I believe that it's good to do, especially now that he's working. Okay, can I admit that in the beginning of our marriage, right? Like, I don't think I was this way at all. I think I was okay, but not like this. So here's the checklist. All right. So, and can I be straight? Like, someone taught me this. A man taught me this. A man. He's a husband over, I think, 20 something years. I'm not sure. Over 20 years. And I'm thinking if I should say who it is. Thinking about it. We'll see if I say who it is. Anyways, he taught me this, and I do believe that I had some tricks up my sleeve, but I think, like, I, I there's always room for learning. So I won't say a professional. I would say my A game is up, y'all. My A game is up. Okay. So, anyways, right? This is what I did for Richard, and which I think I will continue doing. Okay. So, housewife checklist. So here's my checklist and what we got up to. Okay. Housewife checklist. Ha ha. Smiley face. Kids clean. So make sure, y'all, that your babies are washed and clean. Okay. For hubby. If your man is like my man or similar to my man. He love a clean kid, okay? He don't like messy kids. He know when they're washed or when they've been wiped, so and you be like, yeah, we gotta do this all the time. I'm talking about before hubby gets home. Just make sure all these things are done, and don't wait till hubby get in, and then do these things, okay? And it also depends on what time they come home. But this is what I've done. You might want to shake your list up a bit or whatever. But I get these things done before hubby gets in, and it also depends what time, okay? I mean, it's hubby getting home in the morning, the kids are still in bed. So, anyways, kids are clean. Make sure the kids are washed, fresh, look clean, hair done, girls' hair done, boys' hair brushed, in clean clothes. If you got one child like mine, I won't give a wish one of my child it is kind who love putting on their dirty clothes after they wash. He's still at that age, y'all. House clean, obviously, with Richard, because Richard is a clean freak. You gotta make sure the house is clean. Like make sure when he come in, there's no toy on the floor. Yeah, house is clean. Check. Food cook. I mean, these are the obvious. Food cook and ready to serve. And we did have dinner together that night around the table. And we don't do that every night, but I felt like, oh, we haven't been in the house. I think dinner around this table would be nice. It was just me and him and Elisha in her chair, and the kids were watching TV at the time, but they eventually joined us. So it was nice to have dinner together and chat and catch up. Okay, room clean. Now I'm talking about our room. I made because he wasn't here for a few nights, 2 nights. Let me not exaggerate. Richard loved a clean sheet, so I made sure that the sheets were new and clean, not brand new, clean sheets ready, for him. Bed sheet change, clean, room tidy, so he don't have nothing to do. Ah. I added this to the list, y'all. I did not have it that night, but I wish I did. So I added it just to throw it in there for y'all if you want to add this. Candlelight, have a little candle, something, the plug-in sensors to give the room a smell. So I didn't have any candle, but I gave a little spray, spray. Body wash. I'm gonna have this list on this video. Body wash. If you don't know what body wash is, I'm talking about my personal style. Make sure I'm washed and ready and cleaning up for baby. Hair ready. So hair washed. My hair was washed and smelling good. Mouth fresh and ready. I'm telling y'all, this video is gonna be a good one. Nightwear ready. Now, if you like me and you have kids and you don't want to traumatize your kids, okay, nightwear ready. So this is a husband and wife exclusives. So nightwear ready. Make sure you have your cute nightwear ready, okay, for the night. Now, this reminds me of something that I wanted to say, right? Okay, back up. If you're like me, you have kids, don't traumatize your children, okay? And have your nightwear in front of your kids. That's a husband and wife thing, okay? But I put on something nice and cute for him, which would not traumatize the kids, but would show off me. You understand what I'm saying, ladies? Okay, listen. Stop being all holy. Whoever is watching this video and being holy. Yes, I'm a Christian. I'm also a wife. Listen, God created sex. I did not. Okay? God created intimacy. I did not. I am just taking advantage of the privilege in which I was given by my Lord Almighty. So don't be watching this video all holy, sanctified, blood washed, Holy Ghost filled. If you are a wife, You have your duties as a wife to look hot, okay? Look presentable, look like I can for your hobby, okay? I ain't doing this. I'm not doing this, okay? I wanted to have this conversation with y'all. Now, if you are married, okay, I mean, 1 year passed, the love has what do you call flew away, or what they call the honeymoon period has gone. um you're not gonna do certain things that you used to do, but I do believe that, okay, I'm trying to put this the best way possible. Okay, you're spending your lifetime with someone. It doesn't matter how long you are with this person. Eventually you get into a comfortable place, which is good. I think it's good to be comfortable with your partner, but I also think that it's good to also remember that, don't get too comfortable. Yeah, there are times where you got to take off that tie head, sweetie. Take the tie head off. Go and pretty up yourself, as I call it doll up. Okay, if you don't know, I should do a video. I'm gonna do a doll up video for y'all. Like, I have to do a doll up video for y'all. Before I met Richard, I had this thing called doll up. Doll up is a girl's day out, okay? Doll up, you go on shopping. Doll up, you get your nails done, your nails dead, you get your lashes done. I'm not too into lashes anymore, but I would do my eyelashes. You get your eyebrows done. I'm not too into that anymore. I rather shape my own eyebrow because I'm tired of people cutting off my eyebrows, okay? And you go and get your hair did. As for me, I do everything myself, but doll up for me, I guess, consists of me to get my nails done, maybe a manicure, pedicure, get some hair products, some lap jewelries, some makeup, some new clothes, and you just doll yourself up. You get pretty. And I believe when you get married, it's nice to make that effort, okay, to pretty up. Sometimes it's an effort thing. You gotta do it. You can have dinner with each other. Me and Richard, we have our own cute tables and chair in our room. Where it's nice, where it's just me and him. We'll have a nice candlelit dinner, and I think I might video one of those for y'all. Okay, just give you a little video. But I think it's nice every now and then. As much as you can. I know I gotta take in consideration you have kids and everything, and y'all might be like us who don't really have much people to take care of them late night or long period of time, or have sleepover at granny's or grandma or whatever. But make it work. Squeeze it into your life. Make it become a normality. Movie night with each other, whatever. Just get out of that comfortable zone. Do something every now and then. And this is something I also gotta remind myself, as women, when you have a baby. Elisha is 1 year and couple of months, over 6 months. Is you have your body to get back in shape and then feeling like yourself again. But also remember that your husband is a part of you, and you just gotta make that little effort. Anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I sure did. I was looking forward to this video. I'm gonna squeeze some little clips in here of that night when Richie came home. And I'll tell y'all, we have our own our names, or what do you call it? We have names for each other. Yeah. So I know baby is the end name. That baby is his appropriate name, okay, around people. Lord have mercy. Baby's his appropriate name around people. But if you all want to know our names, our names that we have for each other. You have to comment under this video, I want to know your names, okay? And then I'll do it, okay? Anyways, I hope y'all enjoy this video. Bye. I love y'all. And remember to like, share, subscribe, okay?
Hey. Hello, you get Sorry.
So I take the juice from Daddy hand.
Ibi. Hey, Elisha, your mom is very bad. You got that on camera, you okay? Yeah. You release me there. You okay? Yes. Yeah, go on, have some. Don't eat it.
No, Auntie.
Mind the food.
You put it down. You gotta eat dinner. Go on all your leg. All your leg and put on something.
Hello. You okay?